The fourth infernal, mechanized tone was enough to shake me out of my slumber and force me to open my heavy, sleep-filled eyes. I remembered where I was. In my bed. Under my covers. Which, just a minute previously, had felt like the softest and most comforting thing in the world. But now felt like a straitjacket, restricting me and trapping me in. I quickly pushed them off me and reached for my phone, its harsh brightness assaulting my tender eyelids. I squinted at it for a moment, trying to see what it wanted of me. 2:41 a.m. Call from an unknown number. I sighed, cursing myself for bothering to see what it was. But I had gotten this far, so figured I should answer, right? I swiped the green bar and raised the phone to my ear, muttering a weak, "Hello?" in a less than polite tone. I waited for a second, hearing nothing. I was beginning to grow impatient, and was about to slam my phone down and try to get back to sleep when I heard a very faint breathing over the line. "Hello? Who is this? Is this some kind of joke? You think it's funny to call someone at this hour?" I retorted into the phone. The breathing slowly grew louder, like the person was coming closer to the phone. I noticed it sounded labored and harsh. The person on the line inhaled sharply and wheezed, loudly this time, and whispered two words to me that sent shivers down my spine. "Look outside." I sat up, having gone from grumpy to terrified in a matter of seconds. I climbed out of bed, unsure of what to do. Call the police? I lived in the inner city and it was a Friday night. No chance, considering it could easily be a practical joke. I stared for a moment at the curtain across my room, knowing what I had to do. I gulped, feeling the hair stand up on the back of my neck. It occurred to me to look for a weapon or something, but I was a college student in a meager apartment and had very little to go for that could help me out. I sighed once again and positioned myself near the window. I put one hand on the curtain, ready to draw it back, but at the same time terrified. I wondered what could be out there. Images from horror movies flashed through my head as I pondered a madman with a bloody knife standing just outside my window, giving me a toothy smile. I tried to put it out of my head, realizing that idea was ridiculous. With a deep breath, I withdrew the curtain in one fluid motion, exposing myself to the outside world and whatever lay beyond the relative safety of my room, and I stared outside, my eyes glancing from side to side. I saw nothing, just my completely empty neighborhood, as it always was. Waves of relief pulsed through me, realizing it was probably just a poorly executed prank by a friend, just trying to get a rise out of me. However, this relief was short-lived. I then realized that even though my phone was on my bed, I could still hear the breathing just as clearly as when my phone had been to my ear, and it was coming from my closet, right next to me.